Yes, Endra and the way of stop galamsay protest no omode eba awie. Yes. Na once the galamsay won sem there any protest in particular won sem there. If you are going to talk summer, now I'm very careful because Charlie, the way things they go. If you go talk this, then go talk say you be party this. If you go talk this, then go talk say you be party this. So Charlie, it make a talanku way at the watch things. But I saw a particular post from a celebrity. That is why I want to give that person, that celebrity, the answer or answers for the question, for the questioner Obusano, because how the system make right now, no, and the timing of the protest and everything, no, and the sign ebeba. Then post and I make one say me. At the end of this video, you are going to understand what I'm talking about. I had Treasure TV Ghana, a pro cleaner Ghana. Now so I seen the media the bremo. Send that your first timer or joining and I say watch Treasure TV Ghana. I will encourage you, I will entreat you to subscribe and follow us on all social media, especially on YouTube. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to be the first to be notified when we drop video. Media Biom and Treasure Boy Stay Cool. And all social media so na Treasure TV Ghana. Treasure TV Ghana. And Facebook and expert and TNP Stay Cool. I repeat, Facebook and expert and TNP Stay Cool. I've been getting calls to say, Stay Cool. If you go on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, but about Facebook, I search Treasure TV Ghana, me say a TNP Stay Cool and X, so a TNP Stay Cool. Yes, what am I talking about today? A Johnson Dumas, or celebrity in Ghana here, will make some post and I will X, yes, will make some post on X, or say, can we normalize speaking of national issues without the assumption of political affiliation? Our collective voices as citizens matters in shaping the future of our country. The upper trying to say, you bet to me as a son if you quire a beer assembly bawagan has a month for account or mobe jai say on tag or say omoye party B and I say because of say or ye win tina or kasa say because of we nanka yin na den your voice aye bako na ya den ya ka asem na asem no say the body na ekoso the way I in front say galamsay we cause we nanka bia yin na ya no bako na ya den na ya ka na ning na so etwa na we na onte no ho ante na me say no, I'm here to give her answers. Answers now, it's not answers from me. Answers is coming from Nicolic celebrities. Nicolic celebrities in the system. People who are protesting, are they protesting in the right way or in the right direction or in the wrong direction? Yes, at the end of the video, I'm about to show you are going to get what I'm talking about. SDK and make this post. And if you read this post very carefully, you will know say there's no way he has to make this post, because immediately you make this post, then you are making the thing look like you are doing the protest because you want some government, ruling governments, or you want some party to be out for some party to become. Although maybe you might not mean like that, but the post at the time you posted, the timing of the post and everything, can make people, especially the youth out there, feel like so they are doing it for what? A particular purpose, a particular political party. Because the people on the streets right now protesting, or the people who went on the street to protest, are only just 0.50% of the youth in Ghana. 0.50 is even big. It's like 0.05 of the youth, the population of the youth in Ghana here. So imagine even 20% of the youth in Ghana here join this protest. You see, there will be a massive change. But because of this kind of post, because of this kind of things, so people are just sitting down well and observing and making sure they don't put themselves into somebody's trap, because it must be a conflict of interest, somebody's interest. Somebody want to defame the ruling government for the person to win elections. Now, we the youth, we are going to fight for that. No, we are going to fight for that person. Let's go and watch another video from a senior journalist in Ghana here. I find Captain Smart. This kind of comment from these people, really put we the youth off, because come on, Okoye protest for a good cause. They are spoiling the water bodies, they are spoiling the land. Fine, good cause. Even the timing is very wrong, because just some 60 days to an election and namu here protest. Fine, the timing is very wrong, but to attract the youth to do this kind of things passionately. You don't have to be saying this kind of things. How can you say between Tiamo?
Yeah, bet to it, yeah, nana bako, galamsay bebre. Yeah, bet to it, yeah, nana bako, galamsay bebre. Yeah, bet to it, yeah, nana bako, galamsay bebre. Yeah, bet to it, yeah, nana bako, galamsay bebre. Nana do baku, galamsay bebre.
Is it only the ruling government that are into the galamsay thing? It's a question I'm asking. Before this ruling government, wasn't galamsay a thing or an issue in this country? I quite remember, before Akufo-Addo came into governance, he had two major problems in Ghana. That is the galamsay and dumsor. But Akufo-Addo was able to solve dumsor. But why can't Akufo-Addo stop galamsay? This is a question we, the youth, needs to ask ourselves before we go out there to protest, we go out there to criticize. Because, Charlie, the galamsay thing, at a point, even the Akufo-Addo put his presidency on the line to solve a galamsay thing way. But how? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Which people are involved in this galamsay thing? This is what the youth of Ghana must be very, very, very careful and has to be very, very strategic in dealing with this galamsay thing. Only if it's genuine and it's not an agenda of a certain political party to defame the ruling party to win elections or something. Ask yourself as a youth, if the next government come and it happens to be the government people are protesting for, do you think they are going to stop the galamsay thing or they are going to regulate it? Is that what the answer you are going to give us? Are they going to regulate it or they are going to stop it? Let me tell you something. Even if the NPP government that is ruling now are out of system and the NDC come or Cheddar come and they find out that your vicinity, your area, the area that you are living, there are ghosts and minerals there, I swear to you that they will find all means to get you people out of that vicinity and they'll come for the good over there. So don't trust any person. Don't let them hide behind you and use you to protest against themselves. Yes, don't let them hide. Don't let them hide behind you and use you to fight against themselves. Because they know the games they are playing. They sit down, plan everything, send people to come on social media to gather the youth that are naive about the political things they are doing, especially this particular season. They will use you, and when you get hurt, you get dangerous attacks. They'll just come and compensate you, and that's it. So especially, I remember 2016 or so, one guy, NPP went on this street to demonstrate, and one guy lost his eye. They'll just go pay your medical bills, compensate you. They'll not fix the eyes for you. I know a lot of you remember this story I'm talking about. So we must be strategic as youth if we want to fight this galamsay thing. We should investigate and know people who are behind this and demonstrate against those people, those individuals. If it's their companies that we are going to demonstrate against, then we go and demonstrate. If it's their houses we are going to demonstrate in front peacefully, then we know, we are attacking the right people. But generalizing it and making the government look bad and all of that, it's just like we are wasting our time, or like we protest and there will be no result. Because if it was to be in the middle of the year or early of the year, like by now the government has deployed some soldiers to the various galamsay sites to stop it. It has happened before. Immediately the galamsay thing comes up, starts trending, then the government will take measures and deploy soldiers and the military people to various galamsay sites to stop them. Am I lying? It has happened before. But the timing of this protest will not yield any result, because people might think even the ruling government, it's a threat to them, because if they take action right now, they might lose votes in those areas. I heard some MPs said that if they stop galamsay right now, they're going to lose elections. So there will be no result in the protest you guys are doing. So we as a youth, let's strategize it. Let's use our head. Think, sit down, use the media people, the undercover journalist people to investigate and get the people, the right people all over across the country, people who are into this galamsay thing, so that when we are moving to protest, we know we are protesting against this person and that person. Because listen, these political people, let me tell you something. They are being sponsored by these people who are doing galamsay, even if the person is in governance or not. Even the opposition party, there are people who are sponsoring them. Those people are also into galamsey. You don't know, you might not know, you might be naive. That is why we need to take our time, investigate, so that when we get this proof, the whole youth in Ghana will realize, say, then this thing is not being politicized. So let us all join in and fight this cause. Yes, this is Treasure TV Ghana, a pro Kina Ghana, and also so this is actually what I wanted to say about the post Johnson Dumas made. Yes, Johnson Dumas. This is where we find ourselves, because people who will just join the protest because they think, say, I'm an NDC, so MPP government is in and there's galamsey, so it's MPP people who are doing the galamsey. But deep inside, there are NDC people too who are also into what? The galamsey. This issue is very sensitive, so yes, so this is your intellectual blogger, and this is my take on the protest and everything that is happening. If we can give a second thought to what I'm talking about and we work on it as a youth of this country, I think we can overcome the galamsey protest peacefully. Right now, you protest 3 days. If the government doesn't work on it, what happens? Cost 90. So let's be patient, be strategic. If it's true voting, that we are going to vote for a youth person or a youthful person to be our leader or to be our president, fine. If not, if you are going to sit down as a youth, plan, strategize, and go on this galamsey site and investigate on whom owns this land, who and whom owns this galamsey site, then we all come together and we attack them individually, not attack as in going to attack them and murder them or hurt them, but protest peacefully in their various companies and houses and the sites. So this is Treasure Boy Staycool, your intellectual blogger. Yes. Bombodiana, subscribe it. Na the Kabusa Cassie. Yes. A pro Kina Ghana, and as well as Nedge Media, the Brem. Madam, bye.
Pro Kina Ghana, you do Kubia, ye cleaning service, cleaning mattress, sofa, carpet. After so ye a look board cleaning, any sort of cleaning be as it stays in a castle said there crana. Pro Kina Ghana, you be in Nama and free, so come. One more thing I say, Madame, and that, you pay be out doubt in free, and then soak a crefu and numu or mattress and so. Go on mattress on hold that. Pro Kina Ghana, be make sure say, you be our gems in them one in free, with the vacuum, so you are a steamer, so the dress steaming, so come, or be like a steaming, no, steaming, they say, no, I is steaming, but a mattress washing is steamy. Is to me come make sure say be our gems in any free, also in a free so, and sana ya be horror. One workers are look clean, so I build now my buy the glasses, no. Once glasses to have been nini fin asa anwa bi ne that's abeden Burkina Ghana be make sure say be hu nini na ye wonduru a ye kama ye de ho na kama that's no your task or tasks if na kaso say de kra na Burkina Ghana be make sure be nini na kama for Burkina Ghana ewo 0241 248157 0241 248157 and I say with my hwehwe from a Abuaji Estate. Your offices nibu Accra, Kumasi, Tamale, Sunyani, Cape Coast, and other cities in the nation. Be bia to say, Pro Kina Ghana or Honor, nearby your Jumanama, come. Pro Kina Ghana, your properties in good hands.